for your auditory audience,
Mm-hmm.
for those who can only hear, so the picture is a grid of shapes that are triangles, arrows, and loops. And there are 3 different colors as well. There's blue, green, and red. So the games that you can play with them. So we try to have a grid that has the graphic that has 3 characteristics, because the games that you can play, the more sophisticated games, are tell me the color, the shape, and then the direction going across the screen. So if I say blue arrow down, blue loop up. So you see I'm going across. You can't see my mouse, but I was going across as in I am going to give it the characteristic. And my response is going to be, the rule is you're going to say the color of the first shape, the shape, and then the direction. And you will go across the row using those rules. Or you can skip every other one and just say, triangle, loop, loop, triangle, loop.
Right.
You can make the game as simple or complex as you want, but the magic happens when they internalize that rule, and then it's them doing the action. It is an efferent action. If you guys, I know if you watch one of your other broadcasts, we talk about the difference between afferent and efferent.
Yes.
And efferent is where there's that rule, and it's the doing of, it's the putting the effort in. Whereas the afferent is just all this information just coming at us. It's the reason why we can binge watch ridiculous shows when we just want to turn off our brain.
Right.
There's no thinking involved. So anyway,
yes, that's a good point. And unfortunately, a lot of education is like that mass just pushing in information, and there's no response that requires any sort of thought other than recall. And that's it.
And for, again, with the whole grace and the as a reformed SPED teacher, I just want to let all your viewers know that the traditional way of school is give us the information so that we can know information. Well, we have transitioned or pivoted now because we have information literally at our fingertips.
Right.
What we need now are teachers. They have to pivot in their roles as not so much information givers anymore. We need to be, as educators, we need to be, let's teach you how to learn. Let's teach you discernment.
Right.
Let's teach you the things that you do with information.
Yeah.
So that's why traditionally that is a hurdle that we educators must acknowledge.
Yeah. And unfortunately, us as parents, even, that's the realm we were taught in. So when we think of education, unfortunately, that's what we think about too.
Right.
So it's going to be a mind shift for us as well as we home educate and change our approach in our homes.